So tell her out so she can learn that cue. Yep. Yep. And if you have to, actually give her a little bump in the ribs, because right now what's happening, and I don't want to correct, so go ahead and yield her hindquarters or lay. Bump her so she doesn't come. Oh, good job. Good girl. Okay. When you go neutral after she's left for the circle, this is, please, I want you to do. Once she's doing, allow her. So if you spend all your time still doing this, well, your arm will get tired, yes, but you'll keep communicating something to her when she's not going to, two things will happen. One is she's always going to wonder, like, I don't know what you want me to do. Or she's going to dull out of that to where that's not going to mean anything to her. And then when it's time to ask her to trot, you don't have anything to, because what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to go, please walk. Her do all that. She's just walking around you. Then when you want her to trot, you put your hand back up. That means upward transition. Then go back into neutral, leaving her trotting. Canter, another upward transition. Leave her to do your thing. Downward transitions, you step in front of the drive line and you wiggle a little. That'll bring her down off those transitions. If you spend all your time like this, that's going to gradually mean nothing to her. Good. That'd be cool if she had just overed to me. Good girl. So this time, back her up, pick a direction, support that shoulder, kiss so she knows she's supposed to do something with her feet. You can actually slap her shoulder. Carefully, don't put her on top of you. You're giving her pointed, there you go. Yep. Out, and then allow her to drift. Okay, see how you're trying to bounce the line out of your hand? Now that creates a wiggle. So if she had stopped, she wouldn't have done anything wrong. So allow her to take that rope out of your hand by opening your hand and allowing it to drift out of your hand, as opposed to shaking it to try to get it to come out of your hand. Yep. She's just asking a lot of questions, that's all. She's not trying to actually be bad. Good. She's a little more sure now. Just, yep. When she asks, then you put your hand up. So if she stops and asks you, is that enough? Because they don't know. Do you want to do 20 laps? You want to do 10 laps? How about 2? They don't know. So when she stops and asks you, was that enough? Point your finger up and say, no, I still want you to do one more. So down like you're now. Yep. There. See how she asked you? And that was all in hesitation. And then yep, she's asking again. She's asking again. Tell her with your hand. There. See how she fell back into it? That's all she was doing was asking. Is that enough? She's asking again. Good. Yep. Help her with the out too. Yep. She's asking again. She's asking. She's asking again. Yep. She's asking. So try to get kind of where you're paying attention to her rhythm and paying attention to how she turns her head. And we're going to change one thing about her over time, because right now she's got a little bit of a blinder thing going on. Yep, good. There you go. That was good timing. Good. Yep, she's going to ask again. She's asking again. Yep. Now, yield her when she's fluid. Yep. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Okay, so that's something new to play with. I would, because we've had trouble getting her to want to be any part of this, I would probably do little sessions and and see if you can build on that, like plan for 2 laps. But plan for 2 laps. She did not do 2 laps for you. She did, okay? Plan for 2 laps. That's going to be your goal. If you can get her to confidently understand that I was told to go out here and walk like this for 2 laps. Obviously, she doesn't understand the 2 part, but when she has that kind of, and she's not going, okay, then quit on that. Say, yes, that's all I wanted, and be able to quit on that. I would go the direction that we just went, so asking her to go to her right, until you feel like you've gotten to where she understands. I told you to pick a direction, told you to go, told you to stay out of my space, and I told you to stop. Once you feel like you really have that, then you could try the other direction, because the other direction is a different eye, different side of the brain, and she may be learning it all over again. But that's a good place to end, where she's like that. She's not mad today. You know, once I got a little stronger with her, she started going, oh, it's you again. You know, but you definitely want to, even with you, if you guys are willing to simulate with each other, where the horse is actually not involved, and you mimic what you were watching is, you know, her kind of, not sure. So you can practice your timing, and then, you know, you're not kind of playing with her brain, and you can kind of get to where you're getting used to what it's like to practice the timing of it. And then you can be naughty pony if you want, and run and buck, and, you know, but yeah, I saw a picture of you and a friend jumping over a jump, and I was like, man, I did that. I spent so many hours jumping jumps when I was a kid. All right, so I would quit with her on that. She did good today. She did real good today. In fact, the over, probably we would have been real good if I didn't even play with that. But I thought for sure she was going to offer it. Whoop. Good girl. Okay. I'm hoping that this had audio. I'm so hoping in the worst way.